Hey guys, great to see you. Thanks for joining me right here on my Corvette channel. I got to tell you, if you want to know what's going on in this marketplace, what people think, take it from a guy like me that sells the car, owns the car, people like you that I'm dealing with. We're going to let you know what we think and what we feel about this car. And I think when you're shopping for this car, you're searching for information, that's what you want. You want a real, honest opinion and feedback. Gives you a better perspective of what's going on. It's crazy, but it's also a great time too. Trying a different approach right now with the top down and enjoying my car a little bit with you guys. Thank you again for joining me. We're going to address the title of today's video, Is the Market Down? Uh-oh, steel plate on the road. Man, that's... So anyways, we'll address the issue, is the market down? The market is certainly changing, but for those of you looking for a car, it's changing for the better for you. So I'm excited to share that with you guys as well. We've got some new updates on pricing and availability, and we're going to talk about the ordering for the next cycle for 2025 Corvette. And I'm not sure, I apologize, I'm not sure how the visual is on this angle, but I did want to try something a little different with you guys today. It's great to see you. Thank you again for all the support. Hey, in case you missed the video this past Sunday, I know some of you are still traveling back home from the National Caravan at the Corvette Museum. Check out Sunday's video. A very knowledgeable, passionate guy, enthusiastic guy. Oh my gosh, over the top. I love sharing his reaction and his feedback. Picking up his new Z06. Check out Matt from Ohio and that wonderful send-off Pat from our Coffee with Conti show this past Sunday. And our show from this past Tuesday was a clip from the Caravan. Had an opportunity to talk to Team Corvette Harlan Charles, and I know from ordering these cars for 29 years, it's the little subtleties that make a big difference. Sometimes those little nuances aren't spelled out in the order guide. There is a difference if you're ordering the habanero interior for 2025. If you've got a 3LT, 3LZ on Z06 or E-Ray, check out that video. And again, thank you, Harlan, for taking the time to explain that to us. It was wonderful. Also, we talked about the decision-making process on colors. And one of you guys made a comment on Tuesday's video, was a good question. What's the process on eliminating colors? Who decides that? Yeah, that I should have asked him that one. That was a good question. Thank you again for the engagement. You guys always do that, make those comments on our videos. Today, I want to talk about the order cycle for September. Sometimes there's one cycle, sometimes there's two. So the report we got today lets us know that we're going to be ordering cars next week. It doesn't give us the details as far as constraints. I'll let you know what will be on constraint, but we won't have the quantities until next Thursday. We know we're ordering cars for E-Ray, Z06, and Stingray, but that's all we know at this point. All right, guys, sorry about that. I made a wrong turn. One of the order updates I had said and suspected, they didn't tell us, they still haven't really spelled it out. I just look at the reports. I thought that maybe the 2025 production was going to be pushed out a week because I saw 2024's sequenced for 9/9 production week, and originally they told us that's when 25 production started. Well, they say that in today's memo, 25 production starts the week of 9/9, and that is the case because some of my early 25 orders are sequenced for 9/9, and yet some of my 24s not built are also sequenced for 9/9. Whether in fact they get built in those weeks, we don't know. We're assuming that they will because that's what the report says. So they're doing what I said would be a rolling change for 24 into 2025. Oh, but here's what changed. Last time you remember we talked about this, we said that the online build tool would go live on Chevrolet.com for 2025 Corvettes on September 10th. It's now going to be September 24th. Don't yell at me. I don't know, guys. Yes, we've got allocations. We're ordering cars. We've got pricing, and yet we don't have the build tool. And it makes it frustrating for me because folks will build that online, send it to me for their initial order before we finalize it, and I'll say, well, sorry, guys, that color's not available. Oh, that wheel's not available. And they're like, well, it's on the thing. I know, you're building a 24, not a 25. I do apologize. So 9/24 is the new published date right now from Chevrolet in today's memo in regards to the online builder tool for your 2025 Corvette. Other piece of news in today's marketing memo, if you've got an issue and you're waiting on the parts for your seatbelt retractor recall, it looks like they have that solved and ready to go. Contact your service department. There's an updated bulletin that's been sent to all Chevrolet dealers in regards to that. So that's good news. Some of you guys have been waiting, what, a couple of months? Oh, man. All right, so if you've got an order going in this cycle, There's going to be constraints. Some things available, some not available, some available in limited quantities. They are called constraints for that very reason. We'll have the details and the quantities for you next Thursday right here on the channel. All the new colors are still in startup constraint. Sebring orange, which we've not seen that allocated yet at all. The new competition yellow will be available. Hysteria purple will be available. But those quantities are yet to be determined. Again, I'll have that for you guys next Thursday. Z51 suspension constraint has now been lifted. So there's not going to be that division of non-Z51 certain percentage, Z51 certain percentage. Now, and this is how it should be in my opinion. Order whatever suspension that you want. And I think we'll do another video talking about Z51. I think a lot of people really to this day are ordering Z51 for the wrong reason. So we'll talk about that in a separate video for you guys. Again, just giving my perspective on the car, the marketplace, and what you're doing with the car. You know what I mean? 1LT packages for Stingray will be controlled to 20% availability. Total quantity, we'll have that for you next Thursday. Q9i gloss black forged wheel, 0% availability for this particular order cycle. I've got 3 of those on my lot right now in 2024 Corvettes. Z06 constraint, the black spider wheel, is also 0% availability. Where the hell did that come from? Just out of nowhere, all of a sudden, that wheel that I love, I've got the replica on my car. I'm not driving on that right now, but you guys know I do have a set of those. And that's on constraint, and it's 0% availability. Ceramic brakes, that is going to be on constraint. The percentage will be determined. We'll have that for you next Thursday. So that will affect anybody that wants to order a Z07 package. And if you're looking at the high wing, whether it's the carbon flash finish or the visible carbon fiber, those percentages and the availability of those will be determined next week. And this involves Z06 and E-Ray for the rockers, your side rockers and the front splitter. So maybe you can't get the high wing, but you want the front splitter and you want the side rockers in the carbon flash finish or the visible carbon fiber. They're going to be available at only 15% for this particular order cycle. Remember, if you've got an order that's already accepted, these new constraints that we talk about, they don't affect your order whatsoever. These will affect your order as far as going in. If you've got something on your car that you want to order and it happens to be on constraint, well, then you either take it off your order or you got to wait till the next cycle. And we continue to do these updates and let you guys know what's what. I know I shouldn't be doing this while I'm driving, but got a lot of experience here. If you've got an order that's being released in this cycle, expected to be built up until sometime late October into mid-November, up until as late as November 18th. Then we're knocking on the door of Thanksgiving, the end of the year, and Christmas. I have to look that far out. I always look that far out. It's just like, wait a minute, it's the beginning of September. You're talking about Thanksgiving and Christmas? Yes, we are. All right, so let's talk about the title of the video and what's in the thumbnail. Is the market down for Corvette? It would appear that it's down. That's what you guys assume. You got to remember, availability creates flexibility. We've got more cars now available that we simply didn't have 2 years ago. You couldn't do the deals that we're doing now because the cars simply weren't available. And with that, the pricing announcement is, well, it's extremely flexible. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm going to do whatever I can to make a deal on a Stingray. You're looking at a Stingray to order it, one in stock. Let's roll, man. The market's not down. Here's what's happening to the marketplace. It's normalizing. That's right, it is normalizing. And you guys don't know normal. Nothing's been normal the last 5 years. So all of a sudden it's becoming normal. You're like, and I've been here before. We've done this before. It's all good. These are opportunities for you guys to save, to come in and buy a car, drive it home. You want to order a car, you can do that too. So now we can do both of that. And you see cars all over my lot. And you're like, hey, I really like that one. I'm sorry, it's sold, that sold. You're like, oh. And you just wanted to buy a car and take it home. Now you can. And besides the flexible pricing that we're going to do, if you happen to be, this has been blocked for 5 years too because of availability. If you happen to be a GM employee or supplier, those discount programs are now available for you, and we're going to honor those. And why I say that? Because some dealers won't. It's dealer discretion. They don't have to do these programs, and some dealers will deny it. Again, my opinion, those are dealers that shouldn't be getting Corvette allocation, but we'll start to hear those stories. But yes, it's available to you guys. If you qualify, you give me the authorization number, we'll get you that pricing level. Congratulations, a nice opportunity for you to save and experience the stuff that I'm sharing on this channel, that I'm doing in my car, that others I'm sharing, that they're doing in their cars, and the enjoyment that they're having with this car. I want you guys, you're here for a reason. because you want to experience that. So let's go, man. Great opportunity to save. Thank you. So yeah, contact me. Information right there on the screen. Text me, email me. Just keep in mind, if you do that in real time watching this video, I'm out of town this weekend at the Ron Fellows Performance Driving School. I got a unique opportunity. I'm going to be driving the Z06 this weekend. Oh my gosh, it's going to screw my head up so bad. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be so much fun. But really, what I want to take away from driving the Z06 the next couple of days in Nevada is a learning experience. It's going to be a thrill, but I want to learn how to trust this car better. It is such a different driving experience. I've told you that. You've seen other customers of mine tell you that, and I want you guys to experience that. This is the best Vette yet, and it's so much fun driving. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, between my 23 I'm in now and my 21 that I had, I personally, in my own cars, have 60,000 miles in Corvette for C8. One was a non-Z51, the other was a Z51, and I certainly have an opinion on that, as we talked about earlier, and I love working with you, helping you determine what vehicle is going to work for you for your driving style. I really enjoy doing that. That's doing my job for you guys, and thank you again for your business opportunities. Now we're going to catch some traffic. Well, anyways, I've been driving around for whatever length of time here, talking to you guys about ordering and the marketplace in a different perspective with my top down. Hopefully you can see me, you can hear me, and hopefully some of this information that we did share today is useful for you guys. Oh, I want to remind you, I've been going all over the place. Don't forget about home base right here at Coghlan Chevrolet Pataskala. It is the biggest free car show in the state of Ohio. It's coming up Saturday, September 21st. 100 trophies, free food, t-shirts, all kinds of cool cars, lots of Corvettes, but you'll see, and it's nice, you see some of the stuff that folks only pull out once a year, they bring it to our show. Cool cars, cool trucks, a little bit of everything. Saturday, September 21st, right here in Pataskala. If you get a chance, come out here and join us, and if you can't make it, I'll make sure I film it and share some highlights with you guys. Now, as you guys can tell from today's upload, yes, I do love to talk with you. I'm so excited. And I have so much to share. I have so much energy and passion when it comes to this car. You're going to see a lot of that this Sunday in our Coffee with Conti show, even though I'm going to be out of town at Ron Fellows Performance Driving School. And I took 2 hours and 30 minutes of raw footage into what is going to be a longer upload that concerns me a little bit, but at the same token, it's going to go live Sunday, real time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Get your coffee, kick back, relax. Listen to the conversation, some of the little cut-in segments. I think you guys will enjoy it. I tried to share what I could from my perspective attending the Caravan event at the National Corvette Museum. So check that out Sunday. If you don't get a chance to watch it in its entirety, please come back and finish it up. I think that you will enjoy it. I want you to share in the experience that I'm sharing with you guys. For those of you that didn't go to the Caravan or ever go to one of those events at the National Corvette Museum, and there was so much going on that I didn't have an opportunity to capture some of the stuff that I wanted to, not only for myself, but for you guys too. So it's fun to go to those events. It's even more fun to meet you guys, talk to you guys, and get the feedback. You'll hear a lot of that on Sunday's show. So check that out. It's coming up this Sunday. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Please hit the bell notification because it is all Corvette and it's cool, man. Have a great day.